Continuing our tour inside the most expensive outdoor spaces in the world, we visit Bradbury, California, to get an exclusive look at one of the most extravagant backyards on the West Coast. And this property is enormous. Taking up 30,000 square feet of space, it features 14 bedrooms and 20 bathrooms. It's also one of the largest properties in Southern California.
Peggy,
Hi
how are
there.
you? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for showing me this place. I mean, it is beautiful. Just to walk up here is breathtaking, and the views are amazing. So how much for the landscape total?
I would say it's about 800,000.
So the landscape is about 800,000 with just
I
bringing
would
all
say
the
at least.
fruit trees and
At least.
all the palms and
Correct.
everything.
Correct.
Wow, that is a ton of money to spend on landscaping.
The owner created an outdoor area consisting of 3 levels. The first level has the pool and an outdoor barbecue dining area. The second level has a sports area. And finally, the third level, a Japanese garden. But the first stop is always the massive resort-style pool that cost well over $1 million.
This is the $1 million room we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, this looks like a resort. This is not a residential pool.
That's a spa on top.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a water slide.
Oh my
And
gosh.
there's 6 individual waterfalls.
This
right
is
there.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have the hot tub right here, which is super cool. And then you have the water slide, which you go down right in here. That's amazing.
Adults enjoy it.
I would think everybody would enjoy it.
And no expense was spared to create this top-of-the-line kitchen area.
So we got sink here.
Uh-huh, so you have the Viking refrigerator down
Right.
here. Wow,
Viking
this is
ref-
bigger than my kitchen at home, and it's outside. Let's check out the lower level. I mean, we keep going down level after level, but we're not even close to getting down to the bottom yet.
And in case chilling in the pool isn't your style, you always have the option to hit some tennis balls on this custom-designed court.
I mean, how many tennis courts you have that has such a nice, spectacular view, right?
This is great. Do you play tennis?
I do.
You do?
I do. Not very well.
You stay over here, I'll go to the far court. Oh, yeah. I don't think Peggy's that good. If I get the next point, I get to use the house for the weekend. How's that?
Remember, I'm on high heels.
Even though this looks like your average tennis court, the owner spent over $250,000 leveling the land to design the space.
Great game, great game. Now what do we get to see?
Golf.
Let's go do some golf. Come on. This house has everything.
A little further down the mountain, the owner built his own private golf course to continue the outdoor sports experience.
It's so peaceful down here, you know? I mean, you have your practice hole, but then you also have the garden right down there. Does the owner golf a lot?
I would say rather than having his house in a golf course,
Uh-huh.
he practically took the golf course into his own home right by here.
Yeah, he really did, right?
Don't you think?
And you keep getting different views every time you come down a little bit farther. If I get it on the green, I get a weekend stay here, okay?
Yes, you do.
I'm trying to win this weekend stay.
Yes!
Oh, shoot. Oh.
Is that right by the swimming pool or inside the swimming pool?
I think that's in the swimming pool. Okay, I won't be golfing here anymore. I have to go home now.
And for some zen downtime, the owner custom built a Japanese garden at the very bottom of the property.
So, what was the reasoning behind building this whole garden?
I mean, how many people really having their own park within their own home?
It looks like a nice little park.
Right.
And the neat thing about it is there's all these different areas. There's all these different walkways, and then all these different paths and stairs. I mean, this is really like just a zen area. It's very peaceful. It's sunk down into this little valley. You can't really see the house. You can't see anything else, and it's just very with nature. So what do you think it cost for all of that outdoor space?
I would say it's at least a good $15 million.
Really?
Just the outdoor space.
Oh my gosh. But the thing is, you can really see it. You know, you can see it in the Japanese garden. You can see it where the pool is at with all the waterfalls. You can see where the tennis court is. So you're not really thrown off completely by that number because it just takes up so much space.
It's relaxation, it's entertainment, it's about the beauty of nature. For somebody that actually spend a day here, you just don't want to leave.